You have one unheard message.
Okay, it's 3 a.m. My shoes are gone. Was there. And my Uber rating is definitely a 0. You are not ready for this story.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of It's Always Something. Today we have a super fun and special guest. Say hi.
Hi.
This is Riley.
It's my first podcast, so
Shaking her virginity.
Literally.
So excited to be doing that. So what brings you're in LA right now, obviously. That's where we're filming. So what brought you here?
I was here, oh my God. I was here on a Celsius brand trip,
Okay.
but I was playing in a soccer game.
Wait, how did the two correlate?
I played soccer yesterday.
Okay.
Well, okay, so Celsius like puts on this like I don't know, like it's like a celebrity soccer game where like I think they just like do it to like raise money.
Oh, is that? I saw like Xandra post getting ready for a soccer game.
Yeah,
Is she there?
she was
Okay,
on my
okay.
team.
Oh,
yeah,
perfect.
but she's like a D1 soccer player, and I'm like I played when I was 5.
Okay.
So embarrassing,
Yeah.
but I did it, and it was fun. Like I don't like that's not something you like normally do, and like brands like never do stuff like that. So it was fun, but I face planted like 3 times.
There you go. Was it like filmed, recorded?
I mean, not like TV recorded, but like Marlon was there streaming and like all, you know.
The streamers.
The streamers. The
That's so
fucking
fun.
streamers with the clipping. I can't.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Okay. And then your next plan is Stagecoach?
Yeah, I'm leaving, going to Stagecoach, which I'm so excited for.
I saw you post something that like the brand like pulled out last minute.
Which this happened to me last year too for Stagecoach, which
Okay.
I feel like a lot has been happening like that, like especially Coachella. Like so many people
I know.
got like over, but yeah, I don't know, the brand just like kind of pulled out last second, but it's fine, I'm still going, so that's all that matters.
That is all that matters. That's what happened to me with Coachella. I was supposed to go with L'Oreal Paris.
Really?
And then they were like, oh, we're not going at all anymore. But it's like what I've learned in this industry is like don't say shit until the contract is signed, because there's always so much shit up in the air. Like brand trips, that's happened to me too before. Like them being like, oh, we have a brand trip, and them being like, actually, just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
like,
I know.
what
I
the
feel
fuck
that.
is that about?
But honestly, it's kind of fun. Like Coachella, like, and Stagecoach, when it's not super work related, you can actually have fun and like, you know,
I'm
do
still
your
trying to
thing.
find that balance. Because like when I went to Coachella, I was supposed to do the whole like influencer thing, but I didn't make it to a single event.
Yeah.
Like I
but you
wanted to
had
party.
fun, right?
Yeah, a little too much fun though. I'm like trying to find like my work, play, life balance, which is funny.
See, me, I'm like, I can't even make it to the after parties. I'm so tired.
I didn't make it
I'm
to
like
any of that.
up at like dressed and ready, photo shoot at 11, and we don't get to the festival till 5.
So what's your like energy? Is it just literally like all natural? Because you don't do caffeine.
No caffeine.
Don't do matcha, and you don't drink, right?
I'll do like a little caffeine, like Celsius. I'll like have it in my hand. But like I don't actively, like I'm not drinking a coffee in the morning. I'm not drinking matcha. It's literally, I don't know how I
in the
have
blood.
energy.
Well, look at your brother, right?
But like he drinks energy though. He'll pound like 5 Celsius. I'm just like, I don't know. I literally don't know what it is and how I do it. But I do it. I guess it's just the vibes.
Yeah, it's all vibes.
I'm high on the vibes.
There we go. We love it. It's actually funny because when you came in, I was gonna be like, oh my God, nice to meet you, because we've never like officially met, but we have like crossed paths a few times. Like I remember in Vegas, I was at your brother's set, I believe, and he was there. And then funny enough, you were at
my
some
parents
like
were there too.
Yeah, I remember meeting them. You were at some like 4th of July party. Like I actually like don't know why. You were at some 4th of July party like
San
at my
Diego?
friend's house. Yeah.
I'm sober, so I have no excuse.
I'm dead.
I have none.
See, I use that as my excuse all the time.
I have to like just fucking own it.
But that's baller. That's what you got to do in this life, honestly. But then it's also like when you're making the decisions, you're not enticed by the alcohol, so it's like you kind of know what you're getting yourself into.
I'm honestly like, that is my worst nightmare, is like me drunk.
Yeah.
Because me sober is like, fuck. Like she needs to be watched.
You did used to drink at times.
No.
Never.
I've never drank in my life.
Okay.
People think I'm lying, but
That's
people will literally, like, it is the craziest thing. I went on a Pepper Mayo brand trip, and I'm like, obviously everyone's drinking, taking shots, and like my friends are so like chill. They'll be like, let's pour you a water shot. Like, just cheers with us. They want me to like feel included.
Totally.
So I'll do like a water shot, or like I'll cheers and then just like give my shot. People are screenshotting
like clip it.
my nails, being like, she's a liar. I'm like, if I was gonna lie about anything, it wouldn't be that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
totally.
I love that. Like, I love people that drink. Like, my family, all my friends, like, everyone around me in my life drinks. It's not something that I'm like I look, like, it's like look down on at all. So, like, why would I lie? Also, like, people would find that out that I'm lying.
Totally.
But no, I've never in my life. And I went to ASU, like, the biggest party school.
Yep.
I was raised in Louisiana, which is like very much like all you do is like drink.
Totally.
But no.
Yeah, the only accusations I get of like people saying I'm lying, which I'm like, wait, I literally tell the internet everything. Like, trust me, if I was to do it, I would say it.
Yeah.
You know, like,
I can't
lie
hide
or not.
anything.
People are like, oh my God, like, my thing, this is so different than not drinking. People are like, oh my God, that girl, like, she sleeps around so much. And I'm like, wait, like, no, I don't. I don't know where we got that from. And people are like, she's lying. I'm like, I get DMs from girls sometimes being like, oh my God, my body count is like getting really high. Like, what would you suggest? Like, what do I do? Like, I'm at like 70. I don't want to like go any farther. I'm like, baby, like, go for triple digits. Like, come on. Like,
keep going.
You do you. Like, I don't care if you are celibate, if you are this, if you're that. Like, I don't care. Like, as long as you're like safe and you're happy, like, do fucking you and like own it, as you said in the beginning. Like, owning it is everything.
Literally. It really is. No, I know, it's crazy because like people will fully make, like, people online will fully make like these stories and like just they just run with it.
Yeah.
Like there are people out there that truly believe that like I'm lying or like that,
and
you
it's like,
sleep
why?
You know, it's like they literally believe it with their chest.
See, mine might be a little more, I kind of get why they think that, you know, like shit.
But honest, no, same, because I'm like out. I'm like in these parties I shouldn't be, or like I'm out till like 4 a.m. Like they're like, there's no way, you know? So I get it.
Yeah, well, that's me with like too. Like, I'm out all night and people are always like, oh, she's doing party favors. I'm like, I'm actually just fun. Like, I don't need these things. So I completely get it. I completely believe you, obviously.
Yeah.
For more reasons than just that, like, you actually can have fun and like stay up late without all of those things. I feel like sometimes those things make it harder for me to like stay up and at it. Yeah. You know?
For sure.
But it's weird because I feel like even though I am in the influencer world, it's like I kind of am just dipping my toe in the water.
Yeah.
So I'm lucky in the way that I can like say things or do things and no one's really going to be like screenshotting my fucking nails. Mm-hmm. So like, what's it like to be like really big, have a lot of eyes on you? Like, are you worried about like saying in a Get Ready With Me like one sentence and be like, shit, I don't want this to be perceived this way or that way? Like, what's that like?
Well, I don't think I'm any bigger than you.
What the fuck? Are you kidding?
I don't think so at all.
That's so funny to hear you say.
I
guess
think
it's just
so,
like
but
it's hard to view yourself as other people see you.
I guess so, for sure.
Yeah.
But it definitely is, it's scary. And I think, I don't know, I could literally talk about this all day long because I feel like I've been on social media for so long now.
Yeah.
Like my whole story, like
when did you get started?
Yeah, well, literally COVID.
Okay.
So like a freaking while.
And what was it?
But my brother.
Okay.
Yeah, my brother started COVID. He was a dancer.
Okay.
So he like would make all those like famous dances.
Okay.
And I would just like be in the videos with him.
Yeah.
And then one day we were just like at the house and Taylor Holder like messaged him and was like, hey, like come to Dallas. We have like a big creator house. Like it was all the Sway Boys. It was
and
all
he
like
wasn't
that.
DJing at this point?
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, he was DJing, but like by himself and just like random little like at like our college bars and in like Louisiana.
He didn't. Where did he go to school?
He didn't go to college.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. But I feel like you and my brother would vibe.
We definitely would. I feel like we'd just dance all night. We'd have some fun.
But yeah, so he like ended up going to Dallas with like literally all the super like popping people back then, like all the
Hype House.
The Swipe House. The Swipe House. the Sway House and the Hype House.
Honestly, they were one.
Literally. And I just remember him going and it being so crazy because like, what do you mean? Like all of a sudden randomly like my brother's like in the middle of it, you know?
Totally.
And so I remember me and my brother like this.
Okay.
Literally so close.
Love it.
Best friend.
What's the age gap?
5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of a lot, but best friend. And I remember calling him one day and I'm like, who's your favorite? Like whatever. And he's like, actually like this young, he's like young, but his name's Sam. And I'm like, okay, like cool, whatever. I didn't know who this guy was at the time. Fast forward. We ended up dating, me and this guy. Okay. So it's like, that's such a full circle. But anyways, I remember getting a FaceTime call And Taylor was like on the phone. He was like, just come to Dallas. Come to Dallas. I was 17. Like, I was young.
Yeah.
And like, I'm like, what the hell? Like, what do you mean I'm talking to all these people, whatever? I had cheer tryouts the next day.
Okay.
On Zoom because it was COVID.
I'm dead. I did the Zoom cheer tryouts too.
The Zoom, that's scary.
No. It was really bad. It was really
that's
bad.
Scary.
Yeah.
So I remember waking up, doing my Zoom cheer tryouts for my senior year of high school.
Okay.
I immediately packed my bags and I flew from Louisiana to Dallas.
For your House debut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my parents were like, fuck yeah.
I
love
it.
Brought me to
Our
the
parents
airport.
would get the fuck
yes,
Our parents
I know.
would literally kiki at the fuck up.
I know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, here we go. So I get to the house and the first person I meet is Sam.
Okay.
And like immediately we vibe.
Okay.
And he was like also very like popular on social media. And we ended up like dating. And I think so it started for my brother, and then I got a lot of following from Sam because his like demographic was like my age girls.
Okay, got it.
And so that like worked out in my favor because like they were all like, so at first they wanted to kill me. I was getting death threats. Like, how dare you take my boyfriend?
Yeah.
But they ended up like becoming like nice and like supportive.
They switch up fast.
Right.
Yeah,
hey,
the internet tends to do that.
I always say like the faster they hate, like they turn even quicker than that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But and we ended up dating for like, I don't even know how long. It was a very public relationship, and then we broke up, and then I went to college, and I kind of just like started my own thing, and then that's when I like really like took off.
Okay.
But yeah, it like stemmed from a lot of people. So shout out to my brother, shout out to my ex-boyfriend
Sam.
Sam.
So funny.
But it's good because me and Sam are like we're like family now.
Oh my God.
So it's like totally fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, crazy story. So I've been on social media for a while now. I've been through a lot of stuff. I feel like, and it's crazy because I feel like the more like that I've been on it, like I've gotten canceled and I've gotten like whatever, hate, whatever. And the more of that, and people talk about this all the time, it literally like strips you of who you are on social media. It does, because then you're like you said, then you're like checking every single thing you're saying in the video, like, oh wait, could they turn that?
Seriously.
Or could they take this in the wrong way?
Yeah.
Or could they like, it's like, you now see all these people that are against you versus in the beginning, before you started like getting hate or before like whatever, you had more eyes on you. It was more so that like they were your supporters.
Totally.
And now it's like, oh fuck, like I have like people that are waiting for me to say the wrong thing.
To mess up. Yeah.
And so I think it's really hard to balance that. Like, I want to continue to be myself, and I want to continue to like just be me and say whatever.
Totally.
And, like, that's why I'm here. That's why I do the things. But then I'm like, do I have it in me to just like keep getting like shredded to pieces? Like, it's just, I don't know. It's super hard, but I feel like
it's high highs, low lows.
For sure.
Yeah.
And like I said, the faster the come up, the faster the come down. Like, that's genuinely how it is. And I think like the faster they like, people will just like hate, and then it like, you see it all the time.
It's like Hailey Bieber, this Coachella. Do you see that? Hate her.
Exactly.
And then it's like, oh, I love Hailey. I'm like, what's the actual
And
fuck?
I feel like that happens with so many people. Like, it's at first like them hating, and then it's like, wait, I actually like her.
Yeah, seriously.
Or like, I don't know.
Well, people just follow what other people are doing. People are like creatures of other people's habits almost in a way. And they see one person doing something, and then they just start doing it.
Did you guys see the post that she made the other day that was
on her story?
The therapist.
Like, therapy's already paid.
Yep.
Iconic. I feel
so
so bad for her because it's true. They've literally
It's also
ripped
just
her
weird if
apart.
certain people in the media get like more hate than others, or people who do get hate and like have a really hard time coming back from it.
Yeah. That's another thing. I say like the faster they hate whatever, it goes the opposite way too. Like the faster like someone like just like goes crazy and gets like a bunch of followers.
It's like a Brooke Schofield, and
then it like it crashes on them.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
It's
like,
a brutal world.
It's so hard, and I feel like I don't know, it's just you kind of just have to like push through and just be you, and just remember that like people actually, I don't know, but it's hard sometimes. I always say like, because people now always ask me like, what like give me advice, how do I start? And I'm like, I just feel like certain people are just made for it and certain people just aren't. Like,
I agree.
It takes balls. Like,
It
you
does.
have to have thick skin. You have to be able to read the craziest things about yourself and just let it go, which is not humanly
totally
like that's
normal.
not normal. And I always used to say like, oh, I feel like because I never wanted to be an influencer. That was never what I wanted to be.
Yeah, I feel like that isn't.
It just like that wasn't even a thought in my head. Like genuinely. I went to college for chemical engineering.
Shut the fuck up.
And I ended
chemical
college
engineering at ASU.
Like what?
I didn't even know they had that.
No, seriously. But there were so many things that I wanted to be an influencer was just never there.
Yeah.
But it was just because I never like thought about it.
Totally.
I think now that I'm in it, like, oh my gosh, I can't think of a better job.
100%.
Like,
that's why I feel
I feel like it's just perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like weird because I feel like some people are just made for it and it just kind of falls in their lap. And like, I used to always be like, oh yeah, I was so made for this. Like those hate comments don't bother me.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, can't sleep at night because I'm like, damn, are they right? Like there was a point because my senior year I was going through like a lot of shit online.
High school or
no, college. Yeah.
Okay.
And I would like constantly read these things. And Davis, I was convincing myself that like I would read something and like someone would say like, oh, she's just manic. And I'm like, wait, am I?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's fucked up. Like that's hard to come back from. That's hard to like take it like and be like, look, this is stuff that you're reading. And like the more you read it, the more you'll believe it. And it's just not true. You have to like come back to earth a little bit.
Yeah, persevere through it.
But yeah.
I know. I literally I was like going through my requested DMs like on my train ride over here. And some girl was like, I love you so much. Wait, actually, like, let's see the DM. Yeah. And I was like, wait, hold on. This is giving me an insecurity I didn't even know I had.
No, they'd like be doing it in like the slyest ways too.
They're so like, sly. Hey, I really like your content, especially your party posts. I also notice you seem really confident and natural, which I admire a lot. I have a slightly crooked nose too, and it's something I've always been learning to accept. Do you have tips with your confidence and your crooked nose? ? Hi. And then I'm in the mirror. I'm like, is it crooked?
You've never talked about your crooked nose?
No. What crooked nose? What crooked nose, bitch? You know. I know, nice cans. I get that too. And I'm like, yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm crying.
Yeah,
That's
the
hilarious.
backhanded compliments.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
And it's hard. I feel like, I don't know, but we are so blessed.
I luckily don't get like that. Like, I feel like I'm not in a stage yet where I am big enough. You're gonna be like, what? But big enough where I do get like insane hate. I feel like I'm luckily in a place where people are like, don't care too much to be giving me hate. But it's like, you know, when you're like an Alex Earl or someone who's like very much in the light.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine.
Oh my gosh.
You know?
I know. Yeah. That's like so scary.
What do like your parents think of it? Because like for me personally, like I know you have your brother and so they're probably, especially at this point, really used to it.
Yeah.
But like for me, like my sister went to Harvard and played rugby.
Oh,
like had a girlfriend her college career. My brother's like went to Boulder and was just a stoner who like just like does his own thing.
Right.
And then when I kind of got started online, they were kind of like, what is this? What's happening? Because it's just so new. And I think they were like confused by it. And then I think once I started like, you know, making money or like doing shit like this, they're like, holy fuck, you know? And especially my extended family, because I also don't post the most like holy things on my TikTok. So I feel like my family was like, what the hell is this girl doing? Like, why is she posting that online?
Wild child. Yeah.
So
no, I
like,
love it.
But your parents have you and your brother, so they and your mom, does she post on TikTok too a little bit?
Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit. My parents are the like most chill, cool, like I have never had to like lie to them a day in my life. Yeah. And so I think like they're also just like so chill. Like my brother didn't want to go to college. They're like, do your thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You don't need to go to college. Or like I was like, I want to go. And they're like, let's fucking do it. Like I want to move. I literally decided that I was, because I had like my biggest dream in life was to cheer at LSU.
Okay.
And I cheered my whole life.
Okay.
And
I wanted to do gymnastics at LSU when I was little because they had like the really good. They had
such a good team.
Girl who she went off to the Olympics, Lori was her name or something. Lori Hernandez. I think she did LSU. Yeah.
I used to go to their gym meets all the time. It's like
that's so cool because they have like an insane.
Yeah. It was so much fun. But yeah, I wanted to cheer. Actually, that's like a whole.
That's a whole nother thing.
Because at the time, I was like practicing with them, like my like literally like all 4 years of high school.
Okay.
I was like convinced.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to cheer for them.
Totally.
Like, I was friends with everyone on the team, like, and dude,
then
they
what?
were like, we don't do this TikTok shit.
Are you
like,
serious?
You like, yeah, it was bad.
So was it like a choose situation and you chose social media?
I remember someone I was friends with on the team had like sent me a screenshot, and the coach had texted and said, you can be a TikToker or you can be an LSU cheerleader.
Do you think now would be the same?
Absolutely not.
Right? That's so funny.
But you know what? The next year is when Livy Dunn came to play gymnastics,
yeah.
do gymnastics, whatever. And then like is it NIL? How they get paid now for being on social media?
Yeah. It sounds about right.
Is it NIL?
They make because they used to not be able to do like,
and that happened like the next year.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I do think it would have been a lot different. Maybe I was just absolutely fucking ass, and they just didn't want me on the
that
team.
Was the excuse.
I'm like, but I'm like,
Couldn't be that.
I
Couldn't
would
be
like
that.
there was my friends on the team were like, yeah, for sure
Totally.
you're making it. Like I don't know but. Best thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah, everything
happens
happens for a reason.
I literally would not be here. So very last minute, I decided I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna get the fuck out of Louisiana.
Yeah, well, that's also good. Like,
oh my God.
I've moved around so much in my life, and I feel like it's taught me so much. And like, for example, like my ex-boyfriend, he's like born and raised in Newport Beach, like lived there his whole life. And now he's looking for a job post-grad, and he's like, I could go to New York, or I could like take over my dad's company in Newport and like be probably making more money. And I'm like, even if you are making less money and you're scared, do it. Like, being scared is even a bigger reason to do it. Like,
1,000,000%.
you find when you move to a new state or city and you don't know people, like you find out so much about yourself and the world and everything in between.
Moving across the country at 18, dude, the things that does for you is unreal. Like, that's my one thing. I'm like, if I could tell anyone anything, like, move.
I agree.
Get out.
I completely
literally
agree.
Get out. Like, being by yourself at that age is so like transformational and like
definitely
so many ways. I always say, like, you can't change if you're never uncomfortable.
I agree with that.
You say the
completely.
same. And like,
completely.
I was so uncomfortable. I didn't know anyone in Arizona. Like, I didn't know a single person, and I was like, that is why I want to do it.
Did you have a random freshman year roommate?
No. I mean, like, I didn't know her prior.
Yeah.
But
you like met online and then
she was like actually from Louisiana.
Okay.
So I didn't like know her at all, but like it was nice because it was still that
like a sense of home. Exactly.
But yeah, it's crazy. I would always say, like, you just gotta go.
Totally.
Always. And then I like went abroad. I studied abroad, and I was like, I don't want anyone to come with me.
You did semester at sea, right?
Yeah.
One of my friends did that too. I don't know if I could do that.
Speaking
you
of,
loved it?
What? I loved it.
Speaking of what?
Oh my God. I'm like scrolling on TikTok and I like see this, or I don't even know how I found it, but I see this like girl and she like posts a photo and she's like, I can attest Riley Saurage is so weird. I studied abroad with her.
Shut up.
And I commented, I said, I've never
seen you in my life.
Day in my life.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know me.
Yeah.
So why are you saying that?
But if that's the worst thing she can say about you is that you're weird, like you're winning.
And then someone else on the ship that I actually have seen before.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna be.
I've actually seen this.
I actually have seen her. So I'm like, she commented and she's like, yep, or like T. And I'm like, we never spoke a word to each other.
People are just
so you
fucking
can't
weird,
say
bro.
that.
Yeah.
It's just so frustrating because it's like, you don't know me. And I feel like that's like the hardest thing about social media is we do share so much of our lives.
Totally.
So people do think that they know us, but it's like, you don't.
No.
And I remember, like, I have friends that can attest to this. Like, when I walked on that ship, I felt like a zoo animal.
Yeah.
I am on a ship
with
like 500 students that have seen all of my content that I posted about coming onto the ship. Because when you're doing something like that, that's so rare. Like, and semester at sea, those words will be on your For You page because you're talking about it all day. You're looking it up. So I know these people had like seen my stuff about going.
And if they hadn't seen you, one of their friends had sent it to them, being like, "This girl's gonna be on the ship."
And I remember walking on, and I've never talked about this, but I remember walking on, and I had made like some friends prior to getting on the ship, and I remember like one of my friends, Owen, came up to me and he was like, "I'm so sorry." Like, I'm so sorry because this sucks. Like, I just remember everyone being like, oh my God, like, look at her, like, look at her. And it's just like, that kind of, like, it's sad. It made me sad because I'm like, I'm living with you guys.
Totally.
Like, I'm so normal.
It's like almost
and
making
like,
you uncomfortable in your own home.
It's making me uncomfortable. And that's the same person that didn't speak to me and didn't know me on the boat that's now posting and saying that I'm weird.
100%.
Like, I know that I didn't do anything. Or I wasn't mean to anyone. It's just, it's so crazy how like they can use our name, like people can use our names and say whatever they want, and it can become the narrative.
Totally.
It can become true.
Yeah.
Because they're saying it and
100%.
they have like they knew me in a way. It's just like so frustrating. It's like, you don't know me and we didn't even have a conversation. Like, and maybe if we did, you wouldn't say those things.
Yeah.
Like,
but imagine how like low you have to be in your life. Like, even if anyone today, like a barista at Community Goods was to be weird, I would never get online and be like, oh my God, she was so weird. Like, what? Maybe text your friends.
Like, right. It's
just
like,
odd.
What is that doing for you? Is that making you feel better that like we weren't friends? Like, I don't know. It's just, it's crazy. But it was 10 out of 10 experience.
Okay, good.
Loved every second of it. It was insane.
Have you traveled a lot before that? Like, been all over? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I mean, but like mostly to like, my mom just loves like the beach. Yeah. So I would go to like Caribbean places.
Okay.
But never
See, I'm like the
like
opposite. Yeah. Like, my mom hates the fucking beach.
Really?
She's like, I hate the sun. Like, she literally will put on like thick zinc on her face. Like, she looks like a freak. And I'm like, you look literally scary. She'll like white sunscreen. She's like, when I'm 85 and snatched, like, you'll be asking me how I did it.
Exactly.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so see, like, we're kind of the opposite. So, like, it was all new territory. Like, I boarded the ship in Thailand.
That's so cool. I've never been to Asia. I've never been to Asia.
It was crazy. And then, like, after we went to Malaysia and,
that's
like,
so sick.
I went to India.
Yeah.
Like,
epic.
what?
Epic.
I would not go to India. Like, now Indian food's my favorite food in the entire world. And I was eating it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
Like, what? I would have never liked it. I would have never even known
like,
that.
Thought
like,
to try it.
Yeah. So crazy.
Totally.
But I loved it. It was, that's another thing that I would like suggest with my whole heart. Like, it was so cool.
Yeah.
And just like living on the ship, like, that's crazy.
Did you do, because when my friends went, there were so many things they like weren't allowed to do. Like, I think you're not allowed to do like a moped or something in these countries.
Oh yeah, no,
you're not allowed to do like, they did it all. She did like bungee jumping. Yeah. Oh my God, that's terrifying.
I just like couldn't post about it.
Yeah, exactly. After. She was like, I just can't post about it, but I did all these like sick things in these countries.
Fun.
And I'm like, that's fucking epic.
Yeah. No, I know. It was just like unreal. I will never forget it.
Yeah.
And I vlogged it on YouTube.
Okay.
So I'm like, I get to watch that for literally ever.
Exactly.
So cool.
That's so fun. Yeah, I studied abroad in Barcelona. Yeah. So like it's just like you study abroad in Barcelona, not to like, I guess, you're traveling every weekend, so you see places, but I've already like, it sounds so pick me. I've already like seen the places in Europe. So I really was just going to like, because all my friends were going and to like,
it's fun.
Drink, but that's literally all we did. It was like Monday through Thursday, like you're just getting a table at a club, you're drinking so
but, like,
much.
I love that because like,
but after like
college,
a while of doing it, it's like, bruh, like I don't live to drink. Like I'm not one of those people. Like I love to drink and I love to have fun. And that's also something I feel like people think all the time, like, oh my God, this girl is always fucking drinking. And I'm like, I'll go. Like I think in December, like I didn't do like dry January or any of that because I'm like, if I want to drink, I'm going to drink. If I don't want to, I'm not going to. But in December, I remember like I didn't have my first drink until like New Year's just because that's how it happened. Yeah. And it's like, whatever. So being abroad in Barcelona, it was almost like you had to do it and it was a lot.
I feel like everyone studies abroad in Barcelona.
Yeah, exactly.
If I got to like study abroad twice, I would 1,000,000% go to Australia. I feel like they
that was my other choice.
Mine too. Yeah. It was my second. And
I
was
that was
like,
my second choice.
They have such a good balance of like going out, but also just like such a healthy lifestyle. Like,
I like to feel good. I like to work out. I like to be active.
Yeah, that's
I don't
exactly
like to feel
how
like shit.
Australia is.
Yeah, I
did it for like 3 months my senior year because I was like, might as well.
Yeah,
loved it.
Yeah,
loved it.
So when you said like the thing about the zoo animal and the boat, did you ever feel like that at ASU?
Honestly, no.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like anywhere you go with our age girls.
I know, that's so funny. It's like the demographic, the college, a bar.
And I think college is very like, I don't understand because I'm not like this, but like girls are just like, I don't know the right word, but
like just say it.
I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna get eaten up.
I know.
No, but like me and my boyfriend talk about this where it's like he'll have a guy come up to him and be like, like, thank you so much. Like the stuff you do and the stuff you post is so inspiring and like you've changed my life.
Yes.
But a girl won't like humble themselves like that. You know what I mean? Like, like we wouldn't either. We wouldn't go up to a girl and be like, oh my God, like you've given me so much confidence. It's just not in a girl's nature. Most girls at least. And especially not in like Arizona State. And like I feel like there it's kind of, if anyone, not saying that I'm better than anyone, because I've never in my life felt that way. I literally
always say that exact quote.
I have never felt that way. And I will stand next to anyone because I'm just like them. And that's exactly why I wanted to go to college. It's exactly why I wanted to be in a sorority, because I don't feel above that at all. And I think a lot of the times girls think that we think that way.
100%.
And that changes everything because they're like, oh, she thinks she's too good, and then they start to like hate. So I always get asked like, oh, did you like your like sorority, like did you have a good experience? Like, yeah, I did, of course, but like I definitely didn't have a normal experience, and I definitely didn't get as many friends as I would have if I wasn't on social media, because I kind of always had like a, people literally think that I'm better than them.
That's so funny.
And it makes it to like, it makes them like not want to reach out and not want to include me. And like, and I think drinking, also being sober, played a lot into that as well. Is because, again, it's another scenario where they think that like I'm better than them,
or that changes
because
something.
I'm sober, or that I'm judging them. So like, and I feel like that's kind of how you bond in college, is through drinking, especially at Arizona State. And so it definitely was harder for me. But the people that I met, my sorority was amazing. Like, I couldn't have picked a better sorority.
Good.
I met like the coolest girls. Like, it was so much fun. But I never felt in a sense where like, I don't know. Like, it was like I was a zoo animal. Totally, for sure. It was still very chill at times, yes. But that's just like what comes with it. And like, I just had to accept that girls just, if they feel threatened, they're not going to be... Which they that was my whole thing. It's like, don't feel threat. You shouldn't. Like,
I always say
just
that.
Like you.
I always say that. I'm like, I simply, like, I'll put it so simple. Like, do I think I'm hot shit? Like, yeah, but I came out the womb thinking I was hot shit. But does that mean I think I'm bad? Like, my shit's hotter than other people's? No. Like, I hope if my kid one day was to be like, yo, I'm hot shit, mom, I'd be like, I've done a great job raising you. Because I want you to be confident. I want you to be secure.
Exactly. And that is what,
but people misconstrue confidence with like thinking you're above. And I've never in my life thought I was better than someone. I've never thought I was like above other people. I just like, I have like self-respect. I hold myself high. I like who I am. People have a problem when people like who they are.
Oh, 1,000,000%. And another thing is like, when you do have high standards, then it's like, like maybe I do think I'm better than you, because I'm not going to sit here and talk shit about these other people.
Or like my friends.
Exactly. So it's like,
100%.
It's hard. But yeah, my mom has like been the most amazing. Like, if I could be anyone in this world, I'd be my mom, for sure.
Love that.
Like, she has so much confidence. She's always been like, you walk into that fucking room, you own it. Like, that is just how it is. But I definitely did have like a whole like character development, I think, during like middle school and high school. You said like, oh, I came out the womb thinking I was hot shit. That was me. I thought my shit did not stink. I was walking around middle school being a mean girl. And that was like, I hated that.
Yeah, but at least you like, own it, you admit it, you probably learned from it.
I definitely learned from it, because I remember like, I definitely wasn't the nicest in middle school and high school. I remember my freshman year, I started dating a junior. And the girls in his class hated me.
Well, yeah, that's how it is. I like hooked up with a kid older, and then all the girls were like mean, and I was like, sorry.
And I remember these girls would kick me out of parties.
And
I remember thinking to myself, I will never be like them.
Yeah, seriously.
And ever since then, I tried my hardest to not be that mean girl that I like once was.
Yeah, totally.
And not like I was like a mean girl. Like, I wasn't like purposely, but I was definitely, you know, like territorial of my friends. And, I wanted my friend group to be, you know, like I was a cheerleader. Like I was a varsity cheerleader my freshman year. Like that already does like something to your confidence, you know?
Puts it up there.
Yeah, 100%. So it's like, but I remember I was humbled. I was like, I don't want to be like them. So
totally.
I always say, like, if anyone asks me my biggest regret, I always say, like, I wish I was nicer in, like, middle school and high school.
Totally.
Like,
but do you think that was because you felt like you were protecting yourself, because a lot of the times like I'm very protective over like my friends and myself. So sometimes if I think someone is like, I don't know, being weird towards me or being a little fake, like my big thing is like, which I've tried to like be better at, and I got this from my mom, is like if someone comes at me with like a 5, like bitch, I'll come back with a 14.
Yeah,
but don't come at me at all. Like we're good. But it's like, okay, if someone looks at you wrong, that might not be the perfect excuse to call them a fucking bitch. Like maybe whatever.
See, that's me too.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I will not drink.
Yeah, my dad always says that to my mom.
I will, if anyone says something to me, like I'm super quick to be like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck did you just say? Like, like let's talk about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I need to.
Yeah,
I need to bring it down. It's sure.
tough. Like
you never win that way.
Never, no. My mom wears a lot of like crazy stuff.
Yeah,
as you've probably seen.
Yeah, love
so
her.
Like anytime we're like walking and like girls' heads were turned.
What the fuck are you looking
my mom's
at?
always like, what the fuck are you looking at? And my dad's like, did you ever consider that they like your outfit? Like they're looking at you in a positive way. She's like, she wasn't. She wasn't.
Yes.
And it's like, it's tough. Girls are fucking girls, and it's a scary world out there.
It really is. It really is, and it's so cute. Like, because I feel like my brother definitely, like growing up with me, I feel like his future girlfriend is very lucky because he kind of understands it a little bit more. Just being around me and my mom. Yeah. But it's like my boyfriend is the most amazing guy to ever exist. Like, genuinely, and like he is constantly trying to understand and learn. So he'll just like ask so many questions. Like, but like he'll say the same thing. I'm like, why are they like staring at us? And he's like, babe, like what if they like your outfit? Like what if they think and I'm like, no, like the way they're looking is like you don't get it. He's like, all right. So he's like trying to like think about, okay, like those are just like girls' emotions. Like it's tough out here. Yeah. It really is. But I don't know. I think just being on social media, like I'm so blessed with the opportunity, and like I always just like, if I could have this tattooed on my fucking forehead, it's always like, I am no different than the girl that's watching me.
Oh, 100%. I like to hear you say that. Yeah.
Is that I somehow have like 1 million followers.
Totally.
That's it.
Totally.
Like, and I know people will be like, that's a fucking lie. You have a high-rise apartment and you have this and you have this. And like, yes, but girl to girl, I deal with the same shit.
Totally.
I'm sad. I look in the mirror and I hate myself some days. I don't want to get up. I don't want to be productive. Like, there's like, we are the same person, and it's like, I just pray to God that I never lose that like we're the same.
Totally,
you know?
Totally. And then sometimes I find myself feeling like it's like wrong for me to have those emotions and being upset, because I'm like, fuck, I'm so blessed. I have so much. Like I'm so fortunate.
Yes.
But it's like money doesn't buy happiness, or fame, whatever you want to call it, doesn't buy any of that.
Yeah.
It's just,
I battle the same thing.
I'm literally just a girl at the end of the fucking day.
Literally, I'm just a girl, and like I battle the same thing. I'm like, I shouldn't be. I try to go to therapy all the time. Yeah. I don't make it because I say my problems out loud.
Wait, I'm so dead. I was
and I feel dumb because I'm like, there are people in this world that are actually dealing with things that are heavy. I can't even sit here and take myself serious.
I know.
But if you struggle with that, one time, this therapist told me, you could be drowning in 3 feet of water. You could be drowning in 10 feet of water.
You're still drowning.
You're still drowning.
Yeah.
And that's true.
When I first moved to Florida, I was like so sad, obviously, because like I moved in the middle of my sophomore year, which was like so random. And I had a boyfriend. Yeah, I had a boyfriend. I had a life. My parents like, fuck it, we're moving to Florida.
Right.
And I was like really sad for a little. So it was the first time my dad the first time I went into therapy, and my dad like found this therapist, and I remember I sit down and she's like, so what's bothering you today? And I'm like, well, I'm stopping this guy and he like left me on open. And she's like, and I'm like, shit, like I can't. And then I think like I went to her like twice. And I was like, I gotta get out of here. Like, yeah, just exactly what you said. I was like, shit, like people are dying, bro.
Literally, people are dying, and like people are starving. Like there's so many things.
But
I'm
he
like,
didn't snap me back. No, I'm kidding.
He literally left me on open. Like what? No, I've been there.
Every soldier fights different battles. Doesn't mean it's not a battle.
For sure.
Exactly.
No, but we're just girls.
Wait, so tell me a little about your boyfriend that you just mentioned. Is that new? How long have you been dating?
We've been dating kind of since like December.
Okay.
Long story.
Okay. I want to hear it.
Long story. We met, okay, so start from the beginning. Okay. Me and my brother have this friend. His name's Garrett Casso. He's on like social media.
Okay.
And I remember we were in Utah for my brother was like DJing, I think, or something. I don't know. And I remember saying like, Gary, I have this crush on this boy. And he's like, who? And I knew they knew each other. And I was like, Noah. And he's like, oh no, like I think he has a girlfriend right now. And I was like, oh, damn, that sucks. Like, whatever. Keep in mind, like this was literally like only 2 months before this all went down, what I'm about to say. So I've had a fat crush on him for a while. I would always see him and be like, dang, he is beautiful. But like, it was trying to just like, all right, next. Like, we'll just keep going. And I'm very much a relationship type of girl. Like, I love to be in a relationship. Nothing else, you know? And I was back home in Louisiana for Christmas. And I'm scrolling his page and I go and I'm like, I'm just gonna DM him. Might as well.
I love how you made the first DM. It's so awesome.
Wait. So I open my DMs.
And
he's DM'd me 4 times over the span of 2 years. But I never saw it. Which is insane. I'm a big believer in Jesus. So I'm like, God's timing.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Because
I believe everything in God's timing.
Because I see every single DM. In my hidden, I see all the DMs. And especially if someone has followers, they're like priority. And so I'm like, there is no way I have not seen him DM me. Just not the right time. Literally not the right time. So I responded and I was like, 4th time's the charm, I guess.
I love it.
And he was like, damn, guess so. And so we started talking back and forth, immediately hit it off. Immediately. And then we FaceTimed, and I remember like after that first FaceTime, it was like 1,000,000% like we knew.
Totally.
And the next morning, I woke up to a booked flight, and he booked us a flight to Mexico. And an Airbnb. Because he was like, I really want to meet you in person. Like, would you come to, because he lived in Austin, Texas. He's like, would you come to Austin, Texas? And I was like, nah. I wouldn't. Like, I wouldn't fly to you first. And then I was like, fuck, but like, I don't want to like babysit him. I don't want him coming to Arizona and me having to like take him around. And I told him that. And he's like, all right, well, how about like I just get us like an Airbnb in like Mexico. And we meet somewhere. And I was like, honestly, I'm fucking down. Like, I'm a down bitch. Like, like I do crazy shit just because like for the plot. Might as well.
Exactly.
So planning, we were talking, whatever. And I kind of just like got cold feet, and I was like, you know what? I'm just like, I don't want to do it. So I back out, and I'm like, sorry, cancel it.
And like it was already booked and everything.
Non-refundable. He's like, all right. We stopped talking. That was in December.
What?
And in March, so we didn't talk December, January, February, and then the first week of March, he posted that he was in Utah. And Utah's like kind of close to Arizona. So I was like, how dare you be so close to Arizona and not come see me? And he was like, I'm actually not in Utah anymore, but I'm in Montana. Do you know how to snowboard? And I was like, yeah.
Of course you fucking snowboard, bro.
Well, I don't really.
No, I'm actually a pro.
No, like, I'm okay. Like, I can like get down the mountain, but like I should be better. My dad was like a really good snowboarder. But anyways, I'm like not. And I think that's so cool. Like anyone who can snowboard.
Me too.
Like,
I think snowboarding is so sick, especially when a girl does it.
It's
I like
so
when guys
cool.
snowboard too.
Yeah,
like,
same. That's hot.
Really
I don't
hot.
like when guys ski. I think it's an
Me
ick.
Me too. On the low, I
it's
know.
An ick.
Like especially when you're on like ski lift and their like feet are just dangling. I'm like, can you do something with those? Like, what are you doing just sitting there, bro?
It's not it.
Make yourself useful.
Yeah, but so he was like, can you snowboard? I was like, yeah. He bought me a flight that night. A couple hours later, I had to pack my bags and go to Montana. And yeah, Montana's
actually sick. I thought it was like a state that didn't even exist.
Oh,
and
no.
Then, like,
beautiful. Perfect place to first meet. Like, it was perfect. So he was like staying in an Airbnb, and he like came pick me up from the airport, and like.
And this is your first time seeing him in person?
First time. hadn't spoke to him in like how many months? Since December.
Yeah. Since you blew him off.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
but that's like an iconic story, you know, like for your kids one
and
day.
He like videoed it. He like set his phone up in the car and he videoed it and like he like came up to me and like picked me up and like spun me around. It's literally insane. But it was so cute and like immediately he kissed me in the car like right when he got in.
Yeah.
And this sounds so annoying.
Okay.
But like it was like the best. Yeah. It was like the best kiss I literally have ever had in my life.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I'm in love with him.
Okay.
Anyways, we were there for like 2-3 days, but I was about to like move to Australia. So like I literally had to fly home, and that same day that I landed, I also had like a red eye to like Australia. And anyways, we were in Montana and he was like, look, I know, and like I want to like start dating right now.
Oh
like,
my God,
this is
I
like,
love that.
I'm not talking to anyone else. I'm not dating anyone else.
Okay.
And yeah, I went to Australia, and then so this was last March.
Okay.
Like over a year ago.
And are you like keeping this on the DL? You're not like posting you're in Montana at all, like
I
hiding
am.
it? Oh, you are?
I am.
Okay.
I'm like, you guys, like this guy just invited me to Montana.
Okay.
They're invested. They're fucking invested. And they're like, oh my gosh, like do it. And then they call him Montana Man.
Okay.
And I'm like in Montana, I'm like, oh, this is so good.
Yeah.
And then like I go off to Australia. Me and Montana Man are still vibing. He's like about to come to Australia. Like,
wow.
we're like deep.
Yeah.
Some things happened.
Okay.
We had to break up.
Why?
Just some things from his past.
Okay.
I don't want to speak on it.
Yeah, totally.
Just because it's not my
your
place.
shit to spill.
Exactly.
100%.
And
So did you just put it on pause pretty much? Or was it like, we're done here?
No, it was we're done.
Really? That's so sad.
Yeah, it was we're done, but he had something, he was needed.
He needed to figure some shit out.
Yeah,
totally.
and like, that's just bottom line.
Yeah.
And I was really sad.
Yeah.
I was really sad. And especially just from like past things, it was like really hard.
Totally.
And like, yeah, it sucked. But it, you know, it was fine because I was like in Australia.
Totally.
Like it was whatever. It did hurt. It fucking hurt. And I knew it hurt for him as well because we were very much like in the same place.
Exactly.
But it's life. And again, I think like there is God's hand in our relationship more than I've ever seen in any of my relationships
honestly,
ever.
seriously.
And like this scenario was God. And like that's bottom line.
Yep.
And like I did my thing. I graduated college. I moved to Austin in September.
Okay.
And weirdly, we became like a part of like this. Our friend groups just kind of like meshed.
It's so weird.
And I remember the first time I saw him.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so bad. I literally was like, fuck. I thought I was going to be fine. And I remember we were at Barton, which...
Your body does weird things though. Like your brain can be fine, but your body can be like gravitated towards someone.
The way that I saw him react, I was like, oh no, we're fucked. So
that kind of makes it fun. It's like a Romeo and Juliet situation.
So we're at Barton Springs. I don't know if you know anything about Austin, but it's like a
honestly,
natural...
I haven't been to Texas. Like I've never even been to Nashville. Like I need to do all that. Yeah.
So Barton Springs is like a natural... it's a pool.
Okay.
And it's where everyone goes.
Okay.
And so we're all of our friends are there just like chilling, laying out. And he was on a bike ride. And he didn't even know any of us were there.
Okay.
But he came and he saw us and he jumped in the water and he was sitting outside like on the ledge. And
so majestic.
I was walking back from like the diving board.
Okay.
And we lock eyes and I literally was like about to throw up.
Yeah.
His face was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't really know what to do. I was kind of like freaking out, but I didn't want to act like it.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't expecting myself to be like, oh my gosh. Like,
why? Because you've never been like that about someone?
Not that, but I think that like, it was a situation that I had to like completely cut off. Like, it was just ripped from like,
and it's weird that and it almost wasn't your choice in a way.
It wasn't my choice. And it was things that were like super heavy. And like, it was just, I had no other choice than to just like move on. Like that was just it. And I had just accepted that. And so when I saw him, I was like, damn, that kind of sucks. And I was like, whoa. And I remember just going back up and he was sitting there and I like made small talk and I was like, so proud of you. Like he had just like released this like video thing for like a brand.
Yes.
And I was like, that was the sickest video I've ever seen. Like it really was. It was so cool. He's so cool.
Yeah.
And he was like, thank you so much, whatever. And then that was like in October.
Okay.
And then he invited me to Friendsgiving because he was hosting Friendsgiving at his house. And again, it got a little easier every time we saw each other. We were kind of getting more chill. We were like vibing a little bit, like just like nothing serious. We were just friends. And he was navigating a lot on his side, and like I was new and like having fun, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I was on Tripping with Tart.
Oh yeah, I want to hear about that.
So fun.
Okay.
And my +1, my best friend, Ford, he was wearing a Raw Dog shirt, which is Noah, my boyfriend's brand.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? I'm such a flirter. I love to flirt.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I need to send this to him.
Okay.
So I like have Ford pose in front of like the ocean.
Okay.
And I take a picture and I'm like, Raw Dog and Turks.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't even remember what he says, but we just start conversating and we're just like flirting back and forth.
Yeah.
And he's like, how's Turks? And like whatever. And I was like, you know what? I was like, Ford, should I FaceTime him? He's like, yeah, FaceTime him. So I FaceTime him. And I'm like all giddy and I'm like, oh my God, like, what are you doing? They're in Hawaii.
Okay.
And I was like, oh my God, it's so sick, like whatever. And I was like, all right, I'm coming to Hawaii.
Okay.
And I hung up.
Okay.
And he texted me and he's like, are you actually coming?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
Oh my God.
I flew from Turks to Hawaii.
Like right after the trip in Retard, you went to, oh my God. Were you like, Maureen, can you change my flight destination?
No, literally. And it was just perfect because Hawaii is such a healing place for me and him. And like, I love it so much.
I just went for my first time.
Yeah, did you love it?
Yeah, beautiful, so chill.
So good. And we just, talked about everything and we just felt like it was a good time to like get it all out. We were we had a lot of things to talk about.
Totally.
And he had a lot of things to talk about and it was just a good like rekindle moment and we just from there.
That definitely made your relationship stronger though. Like working through things and like respect to him for like having shit he has to deal with and like bossing up and going and doing it. And like timing is everything and you found your way back to each other. And that's like really what matters.
It's crazy. It's so crazy because it's like I never would have imagined this for myself. Like I had to just like accept the fact that like it wasn't working. It didn't work. And like he had shit to like deal with.
Totally.
And, like, that was what I wanted him to do.
Yeah, that was that.
And now it's just like God placed us like literally like brought us back together.
Seriously.
And he's the most supportive person in the entire world and I just have never been in something like it where it's like we're just constantly wanting to be better for each other.
I love that.
And more to come with us and like our relationship because I feel like we do try to like tread lightly in a way just because I feel like there's a lot of other people involved and I feel like
that's the hard thing about this job. There's always other people involved. Like I want to get on the mic all the time and like spill so much shit. And I'm like, wait, but like I can spill my shit, but I have to be careful to not like violate people along the way, which is like kind of tough to do, shockingly.
So hard. Especially when you want people to know your side.
Yeah.
And you want people to know that like you aren't a bad person.
Yeah.
And it's like I can't because like,
the truth always comes out. The truth always
what's done in the darkness
comes
will always
out.
come
like,
to light.
seriously.
I always say that.
Yep.
And I just have to trust God that like we'll get our chance to like tell our story
100%.
And it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm just focusing on being his biggest supporter and like being the person he needs at this time. And he's perfect.
I love it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Is he going to Stagecoach with you?
Yes.
Okay, that'll be so fun.
So fun.
You've been to Stagecoach a lot, right?
I went last year.
Okay.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
I love Coachella though. Like I feel like Coachella's so like they say it's overhyped.
Totally. I don't think it is. And I don't even like music festivals like that.
I don't think it's overhyped. But Stagecoach is like so chill. Like they have lawn chairs.
Yeah, I love that.
Like just vibing.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun.
This was my first year going Coachella weekend 1, which I call like the battle of the influencers. So it's like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
But the other years I went, because it was my 3rd year, the first 2 years I did weekend 2 and that was so chill.
So fun.
Like it's like way less crowded, way more chill. So I feel like Stagecoach would match that vibe.
I said after this year I'm going weekend 1 and 2. I don't care.
Yeah, me too. I know. I'm buying
out.
both. I get so much FOMO. I literally can't.
I cannot either. FOMO is so bad.
Okay, last thing I want to tell you was so funny.
Yeah.
I was with Jimmy Sundays the other day.
God.
And I tell him too, I was like, yeah, so like, he's like, what are you doing tomorrow? Because I literally saw him yesterday. And I was like, I'm actually going to LA, like I'm having Riley Saurage in the podcast. And he's like, I have a great idea. I'm like, what is it, Jimmy? He's like, okay, you bring me. I pop out mid-episode. I do a skateboard trick. I'm like, you are so funny.
I'm like,
but he was so happy. No, don't worry.
I'm scared.
No Jimmy Sundays. But I literally said to him, I was like, can you please come on the podcast one time? Like,
oh my
I wonder how he's just so funny. Like, I love people like that. I love people who are just like so funny.
Did you see our video?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's pinned ever. Of course I saw it. You were so funny. Like, you handled it like perfect. Like, you're confused, but then you're like, shit, skater's my type. I'm like, I like how you have some personality. Like, some people are so serious.
Well,
and so like
people
and
kept
like,
asking me, like, was it planned? It was
mine
not.
was planned.
It was?
Yeah, mine was fully planned. Because I saw him in LA. Like, I was filming here last, like, 2 weeks ago. And then I went to a restaurant.
Yeah.
And his friend was talking to me. And then he came up and he was like, I'm Jimmy Sundays. I was like, who? And then he whips out his phone. He shows me. I'm like, oh my God, you're you. And he was like, we have to do a video, but like, not now. I was like, okay. Then he texted me yesterday and was like, let's do it. And the rest is history.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, it's so funny.
funny.
Mine was totally not planned. I was
Yours
so
is like
confused.
his biggest one.
And he always asked me, let's recreate it. I'm like, we can't redo that.
We can't.
We're not gonna.
We're a
and like,
one-hit wonder, baby.
Yeah, one-hit wonder. Take it or leave it. Like, I'm done. I'm clocked out unless you're paying.
That's so fucking
No, I'm
funny.
kidding. He's funny.
Okay. Yeah, tell us where we can find you. Tell us some exciting things you have coming up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can find me on TikTok and Instagram, Riley Saurage.
There you go.
Of course.
Mhm.
But yeah, Jane Doh, my clothing brand.
Fuck yeah.
We have a lot of stuff planned, and it's so
Yes.
fun. I think just like having a brand, like you need to start a brand.
You need
What
a.
are you
I'm
doing?
so excited you have a clothing brand. Like that just
Yeah.
makes so much sense.
No, there's
What
like,
am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing ever.
would
Like,
you ever want to start one?
yes, I want to start some brand, but then it's like I'm sure you can relate to this, and it's like I wouldn't want to put
1,000,000%.
something out
Something
there unless I
different.
loved it,
Yeah.
and I feel like I need some time to figure out what that
I
is.
read something the other day and it's like, don't put out like a business plan.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Put out an idea or like something like
Totally.
you want to do it because you fucking love that
I
shit.
completely
and like
agree.
you want to wear it or you
Yes,
want other people to like,
exactly.
you know, be invested in it. I think
Totally.
that's so important. But
yeah,
there's so much coming with Jane Doe. I love it. It's like the coolest, like it's so hard. It's the hardest thing I've ever done.
yeah.
But it's so cool. And I'm gonna do some clothes. I'm gonna start doing jewelry just because I
Fuck
fucking
yes.
love jewelry and I feel like that's
Yes.
so me.
It is.
And then I like launched sunglasses like last year and they
Oh,
did
epic.
so well. And I'm like, I just feel like that's so me. Like
Yeah,
clothing, sunglasses, and jewelry.
100%.
Just like again, like I said, don't do a business plan. Like you need to do something that you like
Are passionate about.
You're passionate about. And
Mhm.
like that's like been the journey. It's like it isn't
Totally.
easy and it takes it's like ups and downs
Yeah,
for sure.
100%.
But we're getting it under and it'll be out soon.
Learning along
so.
the way and
Learning
making great
along
things.
the way. I'm
So
just
beautiful.
a girl though.
We're literally just fucking
like,
girls out here
just
trying to
a
get
girl.
through. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for having me.
Oh my
It was
gosh,
so
of course.
fun.
Thank you for coming on. That was so
course.
fun.
Yes.
As always, you guys can find me on Instagram at DavisRow_, on TikTok as Diva motherfucking Davis, on Snapchat as Davis Row with 3 E's. And that's it for me, guys. I love you all. And thank you for watching this episode with Riley. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.